Every year, the Seattle University VSA picks a nonprofit organization to donate a portion of our proceeds to. And this year, we chose Children in Vietnam to donate our proceeds to.
Before we give a short presentation about who Children of Vietnam is, we want to show a short video clip. So please turn this way.
Since 1998, Children of Vietnam has given the opportunity for a brighter future to over 200,000 children and their families by addressing the most critical needs in children's lives with good nutrition, basic housing, healthcare, and education. Today, even as the country experiences great change, including the recent surge in economic development, there still remains 50% of the population that lives on less than $2 a day. In 2007, Children of Vietnam looked to one of the most vulnerable populations, children whose mothers were poor and single. Many living in poverty, where access to education, healthcare, and adequate nutrition is extremely challenging, if not impossible. The reasons are intermingled and complex. All of which has maintained the inability of many women to advance economically. Determined to provide a long-term approach to help the children and their mothers overcome these challenges, Children of Vietnam developed Empowering Foundations for Women and Their Children. Empowering Foundations works with each single mother to develop her own plan for the future. They consider all aspects of a family situation and provide a combination of training, microloans, healthcare, and housing, focusing on the immediate needs and helping women develop lifelong skills that will ultimately lift the family out of poverty. Women in the program get greater financial security through access to capital, business training, healthcare, and adequate shelter. Their children are provided with scholarships. For all beneficiaries, the ultimate goal is to be in charge of their futures and to earn a stable income that sustains the family, while the children receive an education and a chance at a brighter future. One beneficiary is Miss Vuong, a tailor with a 6-year-old daughter named Dan. Miss Vuong was employed in a very low-paying job and worked at night while her daughter slept to earn enough money for food. They lived in a temporary and unsafe shelter with unstable walls and a leaky roof. Miss Vuong was a good tailor and knew she could do well in her own business if only startup funds were available. With help from Children of Vietnam and Empowering Foundations, Miss Vuong had a path out of poverty. She received a new house that is safe, a scholarship and a desk for her daughter to study, and thanks to a small microloan, she is the owner of her dream tailor shop in a local market. She also sells material for additional income and now earns enough to support herself and her daughter, who is doing well in school. The cycle of poverty can be broken for generations to come.
very little hope for a successful future.
Children of Vietnam creates a future for these children that is full of promise. Children of Vietnam is also a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing these children with what they need to succeed in life, which is good nutrition, life-saving medical care, safe, secure housing, and access to education.
As a result of Children of Vietnam's life-changing programs, these children can now look toward a brighter future. Children of Vietnam helps these children escape the cycle of poverty, overcome the limitation of disability, and realize the dreams that they never thought possible.
Founded in 1998, Children of Vietnam serves over 40,000 children annually and has two overarching goals. One, to assist children and families in breaking the cycle of poverty, ill health, and homelessness. And two, to provide immediate aid to children and families in crisis.
As many of you know, Vietnam is a country with a population of 86 million, and it's one of the poorest countries in the world. And it has a large segment of the population continuing to exist in poverty and highly vulnerable to natural disasters, job loss, sickness, and volatile agricultural crisis. Children of Vietnam has 6 main initiatives. Actually, they have 4 main initiatives that they address, and they recently added 2 other initiatives, which are more like programs, and one of them was the presentation that you just saw, where it's the program helping single mothers and their children. The first initiative, the needs of Vietnam, we want to emphasize some of the very main needs of the children of Vietnam, and if you look over here, I can't see that far, so please read for yourself. I apologize, and if you can't see that far, we put the presentation together, so we'll summarize it. These 3 main bullet points really emphasize the critical need that the children in Vietnam are in, especially those who are living in rural areas. One of the statistics there, I know that there are only a few physicians for every 10,000 people. Living here in the Seattle area, we have hospitals all around us. We have so many resources that, if in the middle of the night anything were to happen to us at any time during the day, we can just call 911, call the physician or nurse. We have the help. It's a lot different in Vietnam. For those of you who have been to Vietnam or those of you who have been to other third world countries, I know that you may be able to understand and relate. To continue, the first initiative that Children of Vietnam addresses is education. And the education initiative gets the best start possible for the poorest, handicapped, and orphaned children of Vietnam who would not otherwise afford to pursue educational opportunities.
This initiative provides bicycles, primary, secondary, and rural university scholarships, tutoring for orphans and homeless children, vocational training in kindergarten construction in rural communities.
The next initiative is the housing initiative, which builds homes for destitute families, which are often homeless or living in unstable structures with plastic tarps and a dirt floor.
This initiative repairs and builds homes, constructs indoor toilets, repairs orphanages, and improves facilities to house homeless children.
The next initiative is the healthcare initiative, which makes modern medical care a reality for the poorest of children in Vietnam.
This initiative provides yearly parasite prevention treatments, supports heart and other surgery programs, assists families while their children are hospitalized, and provides health aids to children with disabilities. I think I have my own mic now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The nutrition, the next initiative is the nutrition initiative, which helps to fulfill the most basic of needs for growth and development.
This initiative provides nutritious meals to orphans, homeless children, rural kindergartners, and families in temporary crisis.
One of the newest programs I have was the one that you saw in that short video clip, which is the Empowering Foundations for Women and Their Children. And this program assists the struggling single mothers and their children to become self-reliant by providing a powerful combination of support from livelihood to housing to education for their children. They also have the Hope System of Care for Children with Disabilities, and this provides comprehensive care to children with disabilities, including those who have congenital impairments or who may have been negatively impacted by Agent Orange. This year, Seattle University's VSA is not the only VSA that is supporting children in Vietnam. UNAFSA, which stands for the Union of Northern American Vietnamese Student Association. So it's an entire union of all VSAs in this nation, in the United States, is joining hands together to help support children in Vietnam. So we welcome you to join hands with SUVSA as well as all the other VSAs across the country to really help and support children in Vietnam. Tonight we'll be having a dessert auction. And all proceeds, as Jennifer mentioned earlier, from the raffle tonight as well as the dessert auction will be going directly to children in Vietnam. If everyone will take a quick look on their table, there's a big manila envelope. Does everyone see that? That envelope has instructions to the dessert auction. In case you haven't been able to look at it, I'll just run over the quick directions. So we're going to have a cake auction now, a dessert auction. And how it's going to work is, as a table, please collectively gather as much money as you're able to support children of Vietnam and put it into the manila envelope. We will then collect all of these envelopes, count the money, and then announce the top eight highest tables that raise the most amount of money. And then we'll bring out the cakes on stage, or the desserts on stage, and we have many, many delicious desserts tonight. Everything from normal cakes to donuts to lemon tarts. I don't know if everyone had a chance to take a look at them earlier, but the top 8 tables will have a chance to come up on stage and choose. So here are the cakes for you to take a good look. These were donated from local bakeries all around the area. So it looks like here we have a fruit cake. We have lovely donuts from Frostology. We have red velvet cake, we have a few fruit cakes, and then a lemon tart. So all of these desserts look and taste delicious, so be sure to bid high. Happy bidding. Thank you. And I'm sorry, I forgot to announce that bidding will end about 5 minutes prior to the next. Thank you. Well, Henry,
I think we should put our money together and buy a cake.
Yeah, those cakes look really good. Yeah, we'll put our money together and then we'll try and get some cake. Because cake is like one of my favorite things. I'm running low on money, so could you just put money in it and then I'll eat it?
So you're saying you want a girl to pay for your cake?
No shame in that.
No shame?
Nope.
Okay, I guess I'll
As long as I
bid
get
your
my cake.
half.
Hey, what's up with that look?
I'm practicing Paso Doble.
Paso doble?
Yeah.
You have to make a look for paso doble?
Like it's like you squint your eyes, and you're like, look, that's the face.
I'm squinting because the light's in my face. But what's paso doble?
You know the ballroom dance.
Oh, in Vietnamese, it's paso dope,
Yeah.
right?
Paso Doble.
Yeah, so dope. Yeah. I like that. How does that go, dancing?
It's the bullfighting dance.
Bullfighting dance?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you know why Vietnamese people like to do pastole?
Oh, yeah, I actually do. Just like any other kind of form of ballroom dancing, Vietnamese people love to ballroom dance. Don't you ever go to weddings or go to those parties with your parents and they're always dancing? They're always doing all this ballroom dancing that we don't know. They're like cha-chaing or bebop and Boston and stuff like that. Man, and tango, I wish I knew how to do those things. In Vietnam, there's a lot of European influence that came, and Vietnamese culture picked up those ballroom dancing, and it just became part of their culture. In Vietnam now, in schools, they learn how to ballroom dance. Unlike over here, we do hip-hop and stuff like that. But I'd like it if our generation actually did ballroom dancing. And so that's why we're doing it here at Xuan Festival. The students in our generation at SU are putting up such a great show.
Alright, let's welcome Hostove, choreographed by our alumni, Aaron A. Hey Ashley! What's happening?
Wow, Julie, that was pretty intense. I wish I knew how to dance like that.
Do you see why I did the fierce face now? Do you see why I did the fierce face now?
I guess so. Do you know how to paso?
Of course I do.
Show me.
Okay. So, squint your eyes,
Okay.
fierce face, right?
Yep.
Stand up straight, and then flip, right?
Oh, look! How's that?
I think you need to be a little manlier.
I don't know. I think I need your guys' help, alright? So when I say paso do, okay, everyone's gonna say, oh look, okay? Alright, so paso do! Wow, you're gonna be so louder! Paso do!
Good job. See? I think you had a lot of help from them, so that's really good.
Okay, great. I'll learn from everybody here.
Yeah. So, I'm getting a little hungry. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I know him. Yeah, it's time for dinner, everyone! For a long time now. So we're gonna excuse you to my table right now. Alright. Can I have the house lights up, please? And then we're gonna start excusing you. Alright. So as I was saying, we have a special entertainment tonight. Danny Vuong from UW is going to perform a Bắc Trung Nam Lưu hook going from the north to the central to the south in all three of the songs that he's going to perform. Thank you and welcome Danny Vuong.
từ phương Bắc qua dòng sông sông dài tìm đến phương này một nhà thân từ Bắc miền Nam là riêng tình chung ta đóng sai còn nàng là một nữ xin tươi sáng môi hồng thơm đôi lòng vàng chú bao đời nào chung bài bài cùng góp bàn tay nhau rồi chân buồn cho thơm đời múa vàng phải hạnh phúc nơi đây theo người quên thôi nào cái tâm chia ta đến nhiều để cho phương pháp tìm về mảnh hoa thắm hãy mong rằng xuân trao nàng đời anh ân tình hồng hồng đôi má đời sống vui ta vui tình nhau mong mơ tôi nhớ người em bị lạc gặp đêm chờ đông vàng lần ghé chung hương theo trên đồi núi đồng hương non lá trẻ buồn mắt biếc lá xanh sớm trưa chiều đi học đồng hành qua cầu trường kia ôi áo xanh đón về xe chứ em ở nơi mơ cho mình thương nhớ thương mãi chứ tôi ước một hôm lại về chung qua chờ đông ba em thấy người em xưa buông mái chèo xuôi trong hương để nhớ quê anh biết để có những đêm dài không còn đẹp không lạnh mà trời sáng đâu ai đi xa vắng mà mình trùng dương hai người ơi xa xôi phương trời đưa lạc ơi người ơi hãy mau quay về anh hãy đợi ngóng trong người ơi hãy mau quay về cho thỏa lòng nhớ mong trà đi để nghe ấm tình